Well, welcome to Front Porch Friday. We're in our third week of the new series, Ask Laurie, where you ask me questions and I answer them. And if I answer your question on Ask Laurie, I'll send you my 3 CD teaching set. We have a latte in common. It's all about friendship, how to be a good friend, how to find good friends, and how to recognize those friendships that are really kind of dangerous friendships. And this week we have a winner, and honey, she asked us a heavy-duty question too. Lots of you women, you wives especially, are going to relate to this question. Let me announce our winner first, and then I'll read you her question. Her name is Selena. Selena, congratulations, and thank you for your excellent question that I know many, many women are going to be able to relate to today. And here was Selena's question, girls. She said, how can I honor my husband when I'm not in agreement with him and when what he does sometimes is not right? Whew. That is a heavy-duty question. And girl, I have prayed and sought the scriptures and meditated on this and spent a lot of time because I don't want to mislead you on anything. But here's what I appreciated about Selena's question so much. She said, how can I honor my husband? Okay? She wants to honor her husband even when she disagrees with him. That's the heart that you need to have. I want to honor my husband even though I disagree with him, even though he's making decisions that I know are not right. I want to honor my husband. So I don't know what all your scenarios may be. It may be a financial decision. It may be an investment decision. It may be a decision about the way that he is running the household finances or relating to the children. There are a million and one different scenarios. But let me just give you some scriptural principles that will help you honor your husband when you disagree with him, okay? And it's possible to do that. First of all, I would say in Genesis chapter 2, when God created Eve and he created her from that rib of that man, he created her to be that man's helper. And that word means not only to help physically, as far as being someone who comes alongside and helps him do the things physically that need to be done, but it also means to be someone who completes him, okay? Who comes alongside as a complementarian, someone who complements him. And that means you have something to bring to that marriage. Your wisdom, your insight, your understanding, your sensitivity, those areas of expertise that God has given you, and scriptures perhaps the Lord has given you that you can bring into the decision-making process that will help you and your husband come to a decision that will honor God as well. And the second thing I would say, second scriptural principle would be also in Genesis chapter 2, when God brought that man and that woman together in that marriage ceremony in the Garden of Eden, he said this, the two shall become one flesh. And we tend to always think that that's pretty much talking about physical intimacy, sexuality. But I think it goes way beyond that. It talks about, I believe it means a oneness in mind, a oneness spiritually, a oneness in our decision making, a oneness. We are as one. We are a team. We make decisions together. And we are on the same track and the same path. We're following after God together, okay? So make oneness your goal, to come to a decision that would be unanimous, okay? You'd be in unity with. And then the third thing I would say is this. In Proverbs chapter 31, it talks about that excellent wife, okay? And it says there in verses 11 and 12 that she does her husband good all the days of her life, okay? Isn't that beautiful? Listen, she's doing him good. And so I would say when you disagree with your husband and you want to honor him, because that's the number one command to wives throughout the Old Testament and the New Testament, is to honor your husband, to respect him, treat him respectfully. If you want to honor your husband, go to him with the spirit of being a helper to him, okay? Don't go to him with the spirit of correcting him, of telling him, well, that is the stupidest thing. I cannot believe you're doing that. No, you need to go to him with the right spirit, honey. That is 99% of it. Go to him with the spirit of being his complementarian, his completer. Go to him seeking oneness and unity, okay? And go to him in a spirit of, I want to do you good, baby. I want to do our family good. I want us to have all that God, I want you to be all that God wants you to be as well. And so go to him with that right spirit. And I would tell you that will take you a long way in seeking to honor your husband even when you disagree with him. Now, when you get to impasses and things where you just cannot agree, and it's a serious issue, a serious matter, okay? Maybe a matter of whether your marriage should even continue or not, whether you should separate or perhaps even divorce, maybe adultery or abuse, or addiction and things like that. Girls, I'm telling you, listen, you've got to make some decisions. You've got to seek some godly counsel. Maybe it's finances. You need to get you and your husband, say, I really want us to be one on this. We need to go seek some financial counsel. We need to enroll in some classes at church that will teach us some good skills. We need to find some good books and come to some good decisions. Listen, there's a time when you need to seek godly counsel as well, an objective third opinion, okay, when you're at an impasse like that. And if you're married to a believing husband who and you have a right attitude, I think most of them are going to want to get that help as well. They're going to want to get that third party help. I would just say, listen, the heart has got to be his helper, to be one, and to do him good. And when you do those three things, I really do believe you're going to be able to honor your husband as well. Selena, thank you for your great question. Have you got a question for me? You can post it right here to the blog. You can post it on the Facebook page, or you can email it to me at priority@priorityministries.com. And if you want to remain confidential, please let me know that so I won't blurt out your name on one of the Front Porch Friday posts. And if you do, maybe you'll be a winner of our 3 CD series, We Have a Latte in Common. So, love to hear your questions, girls. Thank you again, Selena, for an excellent question for all of us wives. I love you, girls. Listen, I love you. Thanks so much for being honest, and I pray that if you're a woman, you'll have the heart that Selena has. You want to honor your husband, even when you disagree with him. See you next week right here on Front Porch Friday. Bye, girl.